Work has finished, but your mind may not have caught up yet. You may have just closed a laptop, stepped away from a desk, or arrived home after work. Make sure you're somewhere you can safely pause. If you're driving, come back once you've parked. Wherever you are, you've arrived at a small but important moment. Work is behind you, but part of your attention may still be there. Let's spend a few minutes helping your attention catch up with where you are now. Start by noticing what's underneath you: the chair, the floor under your feet, whatever is holding your weight. Let your hands rest somewhere they can be still. Notice your jaw, your forehead, and your shoulders. Not to relax them, just to see whether they're still carrying the shape of the working day. Now you're breathing. Nothing deep, nothing counted, just one breath arriving and one leaving. Then another. As you breathe out, see whether your hands can soften a little. On the next breath, your jaw, then your shoulders. Not because the day has disappeared, only because you don't need to hold yourself ready for the next task. Now let your attention turn briefly towards the day you finished. Not to review it, just to notice what returns first. It might be an unfinished task, a conversation, something you wish you had handled differently, or just the pace of the day still moving. Whatever turned up, let it be there. You're not going to solve it here. A workday can finish on the clock before it finishes in your attention. Quietly name what is still there. You might say, "That's unfinished," or "That was difficult," or simply, "That can wait." If something is genuinely urgent, you can decide what to do when this finishes. For the next few minutes, leave it where it is. Now come back to where you are. Notice one sound around you. Notice the light, the temperature of the air, and your feet against the floor. It may not feel especially peaceful. It doesn't have to. This isn't about making a perfect evening. It's about recognizing that the working part of the day has ended. Work was one part of your day. What comes next is another. This is the threshold between them. You don't need to cross it feeling completely calm. You don't need to be cheerful. You only need to stop asking the next part of the day to carry all of the last one. So, what comes next for you? Perhaps food, conversation, or quiet. Stay with the first few minutes. What might help you meet those first few minutes? Listening before you speak, moving a little more slowly, or letting yourself be off duty for a while. Choose one, not as a promise, just as a direction. Feel your feet and your hands again. Notice the space around you. In a moment, make one small movement that belongs to the next part of the day. Close the laptop, stand up, step away from where you've been sitting, or turn towards whatever is already waiting. You don't need to finish everything. You only need to finish today. When you're ready, make that movement.